Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Think Different Television. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to look at consecutive integer problems today. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this and we're going to think about, can we do it in our head? So number one, read along with me. The sum of two consecutive integers is 9. What are the two integers? Do you know what they are? You know what they are? Yeah, 5 and 4. So let's do it. Let's get our notes. Consecutive integer lesson right here. The sum of two consecutive integers is 9. That would be 5 and 4, right? So 5 or 4 and 5, I guess, would be consecutive. 4 and 5. Consecutive means in a row. And when you add them, 4 plus 5 is 9. Cool. All right, how about this? Can you do this one in your head? This is the second one. I just wrote it down here. What are two consecutive integers that have a sum of 39? That have a sum of 39. Do you know what they are? You know what they are? You do in your head? Yeah, that would be 19 and 20. But hold on. Let's say you couldn't do that in your head, and you know they're going to get more complicated because it's the ACT. So what are you going to do? You can't just guess and check. You got to figure out a way to do this. So the way to do this is through algebra. So check it out. So number two, I'm going to do it down here. And I'm going to get 19 and 20. So what do you know about consecutive integers? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all consecutive, right? Like 100, 101, 102, or like 43, 44, 45, any of those, okay? So let's call the first one x. Write this down. The first integer, you don't know what it is x. So the next one is going to be whatever x is plus 1. So whatever this is, plus 1. Like if this were 42, the next integer for x, the next integer 43 would be whatever x is 42 plus 1, right? I just chose that at random. And then the third one, this is going to be x. How do I get from 1 to 3, right? That's x plus 2. And then x plus 3, 1 plus 3, etc. And you just keep going. So when I do consecutive integers, the first one is x, the next one's x plus 1, the next one's x plus 2, the next one's x plus 3. So if I have two consecutive integers, so that's going to be the first one, and I'm going to add it to whatever the second one is. So here's the first integer, there's the second integer. And together, when I add up these two consecutive integers, I get 39, according to that problem. So then I just combine like terms. X plus x is 2x, plus 1 is 39. Solve it, minus 1, minus 1. 2x equals 38. Divided by 2. 2 times 1 is 38, or 38 divided by 2 is 19. Cool, so that would mean the first one is 19, and the second integer is 19 plus 1 is 1 more than 19. It's like what's next after 19 when you're counting? That would be 20. So 19 and 20, we got the same thing. Nice. Okay. Try this one now, number 3. Two even integers whose sum is 26. Go. You got it? Was it 12 and 14? 12 plus 14. So those are consecutive even integers because you're skipping 13. So let's say you didn't know how to do that. Let's say that was tough to do in your head and you didn't know how to do that. Or this number said like 1,000 something and you didn't really want to guess and check or figure it out. There's got to be a more methodical way. And yeah, we can do it for algebra. So number 3. Let's see if we can get 12 and 14 together. Here you go. So let's do consecutive even integers like 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Yay! So if this is x, let's say the first even integer is x. The next one is not x plus 1. How do I get from this one to this one? This one's x. I need x plus 2. And then how do I get to my third integer? That's x, which is 2. 2 to 6, that would be plus 4. And then the next one would be x plus 6, and then x plus 8, etc. You just keep going. So if I'm doing two even integers according to this problem, so that would be the first two. So the first even integer, I don't know what that is, I'm going to call it x. It's an unknown value. Plus the next even integer is whatever that first is plus 2. I'm not doing plus 1 because I'm skipping 1. Whenever you count even numbers, you're skipping all the odds, right? So you got to, not plus 1, it's plus 2. So together, when I add those up, that equals 26. Whoop! So x and x, that's 2x plus 2 is 26. Minus 2, 2x equals 24. Divide by 2, and x equals 12. Sorry, can't see that? X equals 12. Whoop! Back up here. So that's 12 and 12 plus 2, which is 14. So 12 and 14. That's what we got before in this problem at the top of the dome. If you didn't get it in the top of the dome, then here it is. Here's how you get it right here. All right, last but not least, two odd integers have a sum of 48. What are they? Ready, set, go. You get them in your head? 23 and 25. Does that work? Yeah, two consecutive odd integers. Okay, so let's say you didn't know how to do that. No problem. Well, here you go. Two consecutive odd integers. So the odd integers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc., right? Those are odd integers. So the first one, let's call it x. The next one, we're going to call it x plus what? Oh, how do I get from here to here? 1 to 3, that's plus 2. The next one is going to be x, which is 1. How do I get from 1 to 5? That would be plus 4. So here's a common mistake. Even though I'm doing consecutive odd integers, that's still the same as it's x plus 1. Sorry, x plus 2, x plus 4. It's still the same. So whenever it says even and odd, you're still counting by twos because you're skipping numbers. That's why. People do this crap all the time in lessons. Do not do this. Consecutive odd integers, x plus 1, x plus 3. No. That is wrong because that doesn't jive with how it actually is. It's x plus 2, x plus 4 because you're skipping those even numbers. So consecutive even numbers that add up to 48. Will we get, odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers. So these should get me two odd numbers. Let's see. If it doesn't work, it's going to be wrong. Solve it with me. What do you get? 2x equals 46 divided by 2. And yeah, even though I did x plus 2, I still get an odd integer. And then this is 23, and then 23 plus 2 is 25. I get the right answer. Got it. All right, your turn now. This is what you're going to do. I want 3 consecutive even integers whose sum is 42. Go. All right, let's try it. So even integers, that would be x plus 2 plus x plus 4 equals 42. That's your setup. So x plus x is 3x plus 6 equals 42. Subtract 6. 3x equals 42 minus 6 is 36. And divide by 3, x equals 12. So what are they? So the first one is 12. 12 plus 2 would be 14. And then 12 plus 4 is 16. So 12 plus 14 plus 16 equals 42. Is that right? I can check with my calculator if I want. So 12 plus 14 plus 16 equals 42. There you go. So 3 consecutive even integers. Got it. All right, now this one. Find 2 consecutive integers whose sum is 65. Look back in your notes. Consecutive integers, not even or odd. Go. All right, what's that setup? X plus 1 equals 65. So that's going to be 2x plus 1 equals 65. Subtract 1. 2x equals 64. Divide by 2. X equals 32. So 32 is the first integer, and then 32 plus 1, which is 33. 32, 33. Add those up, you get 65. Got it. All right, last one, number 3. The sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is 33. What is the second odd integer? Go. Look back in your notes. Okay, let's try it. So first odd integer is x. Next is x plus 2. And then the last is x plus 4. Even though it's odd integers, you are counting by 2s because you are skipping the even integers in between. So add that up to 33. My goal is to get the second odd integer, so when I get x, I'm just going to plug in here, because this is my second integer, first, second, third, and I'll get my answer. So let's solve this. X plus x plus x is 3x. 2 plus 4 is 6. Subtract 6, 3x equals 27. 3 times what is 27? That would be 9. Come back in, plug it in, 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 9 plus 4 is 13. 9, 11, and 13 makes you answer the question. The second odd integer is 11. There you go. Nice job. Keep it going. Good